What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gurkha Man. Of course, Gurkha Man, this is Dark Souls. Last time we got the Lord Vessel, and now I'm at a crossroads. Like, I don't know where I want to go next. I think maybe we should go to Darkroot Garden. Because in Darkroot Garden, there's some stuff we could do down there yet that we haven't done. And it'll allow us to do something else that I wouldn't mind doing. So I think what my plan for the day is, we're going to be taking the shortcut down through New Londo. So this will be very similar to, this is basically the same shortcut we used to get to the, get to Blighttown from here, if you remember that correctly. I was actually originally thinking of doing New Londo today, because there is an item here that I really want. An ember which will allow me to get my little poker here all the way up to plus 15, because I have a Titanite slab sitting there. But then I realized I kind of already used one of my transient curses earlier on to get the Firekeeper soul that was here. And I don't like the idea of trying to tackle this area with just one transient curse. So instead, we're going to go to Darkroot Garden. While there, we are going to... What were you going to do? Sorry, I got a bit of an itchy throat this morning. While at Darkroot Garden, we are going to be killing a giant Hydra. Because of course we are. We're going to be freeing an NPC called Dusk, which will allow us to do something else later in the game for the DLC content. And then we're going to go fight a little certain someone called Havel-Rock. We have his armor, we found it in New Londo. Not in New Londo, we found his armor in Analondo. And after we've fought Havel-Rock, we're going to go and kill that Drake. And that's my goal for this episode. This episode is going to kind of be like a little bits of like filler, or things that we missed episode, if you will. All optional stuff, but you know, something a little bit different. And a change of scenery, nice green. We'll be going back to Darkroot Garden at a later date as well, because there's a boss there and some other things. But I haven't decided what order I want to actually do that part in. So this is the first Drake that we've seen. Electric Dragons. I don't know how much damage this actually does to... Ow. Not as much as I'd hoped. Hey, an item! Usually I just run straight past all these jerks. I don't like fighting these guys particularly at all. But this path is a little narrow, so you at least kind of have to fight this guy. Don't really have much of a choice. Oh, come on, really? I don't think I can... Oh, thank you. Now you start doing that. Oh, dear. Oh, what? Oh, no. Now I've fucked myself. Oh, well, we're off to a good start today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we're back here again. This is called the Valley of Drakes, by the way. I think I've said that in the previous episode, but since we're actually here exploring a bit this time. This, by the way, is the only one of these guys I'm going to actually kill. I'm going to... Oh, this weapon's actually doing better than the... I guess these guys are somewhat resistant to magic. Interesting. Oh yeah, this weapon's doing much better against these guys. And this baby's still just plus 10. Also, I just noticed that calling sound the Drake made, that is the exact same sound that the dragons and demon souls make. I love when I find like little things like that where they've recycled certain aspects. So yes, Valley of Drakes. This place is, as you can quite clearly see, full of drakes. That over there is the entrance to New Londo, which is where we just basically took the shortcut down. You can open a gate there to that. Oh wait, no, that's the entrance to New Londo. I don't know what that space there is then. Ow. I can just stay out of his way. Maybe he'll just jump down to his death. Thanks for the souls, jackass. Alright, now. In terms of where I go from... Wait, what? Oh wait, no, this isn't the secret entrance to New Londo. Oh wait, yes it is. Yeah, you can come up here to, Wait, no, this is the entrance I want to go to in order to get to, where I want to get to in Darkroot Garden. So if you come across here, there is actually an armor set over here. Guarded by all these drakes. And I'm going to quickly run and grab it. Because I'm not fighting all these jerks. Especially not for only 1,000 souls each. You get the brigand armor. Ow! Oh no! Okay, we're here again. I need to basically run across here, pick up the lost humanity. Oh, thank God it's just here. The main reason I want this is actually not for the souls, but for the humanity. Although I do want those souls so I can buy myself some transient curses for the next episode when we go to New Londo. But anyway, let's run back up here away from these dragons. Oh, how embarrassing. I can't believe I died there as many times as I did. How lame! Well, it's very unfortunate. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? I guess the camera got caught on something. Okay, now, we are back in, I believe it's either Darkroot Garden or Darkroot Basin. Oh, I hadn't lit this bonfire. I thought I had. Well, might as well rest here in case things take a turn for the worse, I suppose. How are you all doing today? Anyway, I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to be in the second half of this game. I can kind of... The first half has like a very obvious, very... Like, it's very it's very open, but in kind of like a linear way. You need to do these certain things in a certain order still to kind of... Well, not really, but there's... I don't know, it feels like there's a certain process to things, whereas the second half, because it's a little bit more open, we have the DLC, we have all this other stuff we can do. I don't know, it feels a little more open. But from up here you can see the edges of the Undead Berg, which I think is pretty cool. Everything always links up together here, and I love that. So yes, here we are down in the Darkroot Basin. Actually, I'm going to equip a certain ring. I'm going to be equipping the Rusted Iron Ring, because a fight that we'll be getting into in a minute requires me to enter the water. Which, as we know from Blighttown, you know, them liquids, they'll slow you down. Alright, now. These crystal golems here. Crystal cunts, as they were. These guys aren't too bad. When you come down here in low levels, these guys will fuck you up pretty good. But, also you can hear that loud splash sound. That is the horrible Hydra that we'll be taking care of. I want to try to lure these guys up here so I can take care of them without getting shot at by that dude. He basically just shoots... I don't know what it is. Water? Magic? Maybe a bit of both? I couldn't tell you. But he shoots something. He shoots something at you. But yeah, when you come down here and earlier in the game, these guys are a nightmare. Now they're nothing. You're nothing to me. I find them quite fun to fight, actually. Usually they don't go down this easy, so I can only assume they must have a weakness to magic. These guys work for Seek the Scaleless. He sends these guys out to abduct ladies. That's their main purpose. Right. If you stay behind trees, you're generally alright here. Generally. Oh, I really do hate running up to this guy, though. Once you get down there to him, he's an absolute breeze. He's nothing. Kind of. Like, once you get to a certain closeness, he stops that attack, and then he will start a new one. Ow. Come on. No, stop it. Come over here. Here he goes. I guess this guy technically counts as like a mini-boss. He's kind of a bit shit, to be honest. He's not a big threat, he just keeps doing this one at... Come here, idiot. Stop backing up. You want to get close and he'll just do that attack and then you just cut off the heads. It's a cool armor set here, the knight set. If you're after something like that. Oh, damn it. I have to be really careful not to, like... walk off the edge. But, yeah, fighting this guy is not fun. He's not difficult. He's not fun. He's just kind of lame. Although I'm glad to see, like, because some of the other weapons, usually even using my fully upgraded Boulder Sword, it takes, like, 2 hits to, like, cut off one of his heads. And it's really hard to target the head specifically. You can't lock onto them, it always targets his body. So it can be tough to get. But anyway, this is going really well this time. Last head. Where's that go? All the way up here. Alright. And he's done. Dragon Kale, Dusk Crown Ring. Picked up some other cool things over here too. We picked up the... Well, let's have a look at Dusk's ring first. Grants extra sorcery casting but halves HP. This magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulyssil upon birth. That makes me think of my friend Felix's Double King short film, because he gets a crown and it's too small, so he puts on his ring. The ringstone allows the wearer to cast additional sorceries, but at the cost of 1/2 of their HP. Obviously to keep it balanced. We also picked up the Knight and Brigand outfits. So the Knight a helm of a low-rank knight. Despite the thin metal used, the groove texture gives it added protection. There's no lore on this, it's just like a general knight set. We also got the Brigand set. Hood worn by the brigands who raid mountain hamlets and attack travelers. In addition to protecting against the blazing sun, dust, and sand, it helps them tell friend from foe in the heat of battle. Armor worn by brigands who raid mountain hamlets and attack travelers. The addition of metal over a base cloth and leather offers good mobility and defense. It's actually a pretty good set, the brigand set, because it's quite light, but it's quite the actual armor itself is actually not too bad. You want to be careful here because there is an edge, and if you walk off that edge, you die, which makes sense. This beautiful waterfall here, absolutely lovely. There's a huge long ladder alongside it too, which can take you to another area, which we'll be exploring later on. One of the most popular bosses in the game can be found there, actually. Very, very tragic boss. We also, if we run all the way over here, and this is where the stuff for the DLC comes into play, we will find... Interesting, it didn't spawn. Okay, I'm going to quit and re-enter the game, and hopefully it'll have spawned. There he is! Good old reload. So it's just another crystal golem, and you will see that he is a lovely gold color. What's that all about? Well, let's find out. Ow. Sloppy play, Dan. Very sloppy. I love the design of the crystal golems. I think they look great. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. So there's actually someone you can kind of see inside that big crystal on his back. And that's why we got to take him out. Hello, my dear.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Bye, broad. Meow. Alright, so that's Princess Dusk of Ulyssil. In the main game, I think she just ends up after you save her here. I think. I could be wrong. But I think she was still in it, but that she, once you saved her, she just becomes like a vendor, basically. She ends up with a spot you can summon her from over here. And you can buy spells or miracles from her. I can't remember because I never really go down that particular path. Right, now I can swap out my ring again. Put back on my covetous serpent ring for those sick drops. Now that we've done that, we're going to move on to the second last thing I wanted to achieve this episode. Because like I said, this episode is just kind of like clearing up little bits and pieces before starting on the big next main thing we'll be doing, which will be New Londo. So next up, we're going to come up here, and we're going to unlock this door. There's going to be someone in here waiting. Hello, Havel! Oh, fuck. Oh, it might help if I actually hit him. One hit from him and I'm basically dead. 2 hits, I guess, this late in the game, but... Oh, I did not mean to do that twice. Most people will just, like, backstab him to death, and that's the easy way to do it, but... I don't know, I don't like playing cheesy like that. I like trying to actually engage with people. And I think a lot of people complain about the way the enemy rotations work in Dark Souls 2, which I completely sympathize to one extent. But by the same point, it was because in cases like this, you could literally just like backstab over and over and over again. Like I'll try to get a backstab on him. Yeah, easy. You can come down here at the very start of the game and just backstab Havel to death, even if your items are pretty low power. And in Dark Souls 2, they made it so the enemies kind of like rotate a lot more when you're locked on, which makes it a lot harder to backstab them. People complained about how much the characters rotate, but it was kind of like it didn't quite work out. But they were trying to stop people from being able to exploit, you know, the backstabbing as much. But anyway, Havel's Ring. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. Ain't that the truth? Now that we've done that, last thing we had to do this episode was I wanted to kill that goddamn dragon. That Drake on the bridge. So let's run up there now and do that. Some of you may know where we are. Maybe you don't recognize it yet. You will in a moment, I'm sure. Hey, we're back here again. You might remember this from the start of the game. That's that interconnected world in action. That's why people love this game so much. Backstab, no. Just a slice. Just a slicey slice. Oh, I can't wait to see what this... 413 on these 4 souls. Oh, you cheeky fucker. Alright. I'm down here. Nah. I'm not even going to pillage these guys' bodies because it'll probably be nothing interesting on here. Oh, that's right. There was a guy down here too, which we didn't save. Let's quickly, some of you may or may not remember this guy down here, but there was someone down here that I said I was going to come back to and unlock their door, but I don't know that I actually found the key to it. Did that dog just walk into the fire and die? It did. Oh well. Was it this door? No, it wasn't this one. Was it this one? I still don't have the key. I don't remember where the key is for that. I've obviously missed it. But yeah, I don't remember. So sorry. Sorry if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, don't remember where that key was. Anyway, let's get back up to that bonfire and then we will stab. It's crazy how much this bonfire that we're going to gets reused throughout the game. There's so many different ways that this bonfire here links back to. When people talk about Dark Souls level design, that's exactly what they're talking about. Nah. Nah. No, you don't. Okay, rest of this bonfire, yes please. Alright, now let's take care of this Dagron up here. Now that last dragon used electricity, but this one breathes fire, so I don't know if maybe it is weak to magic, unlike the other one. As I've stated, you can come down like through that little opening there, and you can shoot it in the tail. Hello? And you can shoot it in the tail, but I don't really need that weapon drop that it has. It'd be nice, but I don't want to get a bow out and do that. It takes too long. I don't really have an upgraded bow. Come on down, buddy! There's a good chance this guy will actually kill me too, because I suck at this guy. And I never quite learned the mechanics of how he works. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Of course, now I actually have the, You gonna do it again? Really? That's a bit shit. Doing that twice. I might still be able to get behind him. Or maybe that's what I should be doing, just getting behind him. Haha! Not this time, you son of a bitch. Nah, he's dead. Alright, now, what do you got for me? What do you drop? Or do you just drop souls? He didn't drop anything! What a stingy bastard. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's go back down, and we're going to go back to Filing Shrine, because that's where we're going to be going from next time. The reason I'm walking back instead of warping is, basically... Let's do a little something different. Oh. Well, that wasn't anywhere near as spectacular as what I was aiming for. There is a vendor you might remember from underneath the bridge down here. And I want to go see her so I can buy some sweet, delicious transient curses, because I need them to get into New Londo. Man, it feels weird running backwards through these areas. It feels super weird. Shortcut! Oh, you sneaky cunt. Ugh! Out of my way. Alright. You can see how little damage these guys do to me now. That's that level of progression that I love. I love it. I love feeling like all of a sudden, oh hey, no, now I'm a complete fucking badass and I will murder you in the dick. Yes, so I needed to come up here because there was a late, or is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Wait, no, that's the rat there. Okay, it is this way. She's up here. Du 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 du. Du 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 du. Dun 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 dun. Hello, dearie. Yes, it's you again. I would like to purchase some transient curse, please. 4 will do, I think. Wait, did I buy 4? Yes, you crazy lady. Yes, I did buy 4. Perfect. Alright, now let's get back to Filing Shrine. Alright, we are back at Filing Shrine. That beautiful. Oh, and I can't... Oh, because this sneaky cunt's following us. Come here. Nah. Alright. There we go. I can rest at the bonfire. Back up to 10 Estus. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this expedition today. Like I said, I was just doing a couple of little things here and there. That's alright. Next time we're going to, I think, yeah, we'll make our way into New Londo. We're not going to finish New Londo because there's a boss there that I suck at, and I suck at him. But I'm going to go there, I'm going to drain the place, and we're going to pick up, there's a ember there, which allow for a full weapon ascension, which obviously I want. I want to get my little blade here up to plus 15 so I can do the rest of the game. So I hope you'll join me for that. I hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. I look forward to catching you next time. Peace out, and as always, have a good one.